Hey guys, it's Ryan with OrbitRanch. We're a small manufacturer based out of St. Louis, Missouri. I design and produce products specifically around tarantula keeping and reptile keeping. I've been in the hobby for about a year, a little under a year, and quickly found that there's a lot of things in the hobby in keeping that's a bit frustrating, or can be frustrating, and my brain is wired to fix it. And so I've come up with some products. This is the second video that I'm doing. Again, I'm new to this. This is all new. I apologize for the lack of production quality, but we're learning here. So what I want to show you guys today is our stacking system. One of the things that that I found whenever I started collecting was I had all these enclosures and it just didn't have enough shelf space. I'm at almost 100 enclosures right now just for tarantulas and true spiders, and I was having a really hard time. So I came up with this design to be able to stack the cubes. This was the first idea. One of the challenges with stacking these cubes is that whenever you, if you just stack them straight on top of each other, you block these ventilation holes on the lower unit. It also, you tend to scratch the acrylic, and and then the tops don't look so pretty. So I came up with this. This is a spacer. It obviously sits over the top of a 6-inch cube, this one in particular, and allows for another 6-inch cube to rest on the top. It's got ventilation holes across all 4 sides, and so then that allows the bottom unit to breathe while the top unit resides. With this and the other sizes, I've been able to cut my shelf space down in half. It's pretty remarkable actually what's happened. So I currently have these in 6-inch, 4-inch, 3-inch, also 8-inch. I did not go in order with that. Please forgive me. They're not just for the cubes. Many of the Tarantula Cribs, I should have mentioned these are for Tarantula Cribs enclosures, the best enclosures you can get. Many of the cubes, or many of the enclosures, have the same footprint. So for example, this is the spacer for the 8-inch cube. This is a medium tree house. This fits on top of that medium tree house. This is a prototype, by the way, so it doesn't have all the notches. So this one in particular sits like this. You could put an 8-inch cube, or you could put another medium tree house on top of this. Obviously you don't want to go too tall. You're going to start getting a little wobbly, but 2 enclosures on top of each other with the weight of the substrate is just fine. So you could stack 2 medium tree houses. The 6-inch cube fits the, this is a large tree house. The 6-inch cube fits the medium tree house. Treehouse switch, that is. But the treehouse just doesn't have the removable top. We also have a medium cuboid that I have as well. And here is an example of the small treehouse would fit on the 4-inch cube. And then we've got, I'm sorry, I said large cuboid. This is actually the medium cuboid here. Same premise. Just like so. Okay. So let me put these things away. I'll show you the new system. And this new system I'm pretty stoked about. It took me a while to figure out how to do this, how to manage it. I'll just keep talking to you while I'm doing this. So so it's not just dead air. Okay, so the other thing that I had was Sling Cribs. They were taking up way too much space. I came up with a few different designs for different trays, none of which I was extremely happy with. I mean, they were fine for organizational purposes if it's just a single layer, but I kept wanting to stack. So this is a stack right here of 3-inch cubes, the original Sling Crib, and the terrestrial Sling Crib. I don't have enough terrestrials to fill this up. So that's why there's an empty row here. So what these do is these trays can be used by themselves. This is similar to the first design that I did. And then we've got the same kind of stacking system here that just like with the cubes and the cuboids. The tray sits down into the stacker, and now you can stack them on top of each other. I designed this so the outside perimeter of all 3 of these sizes, whenever it's loaded up, the outside perimeter of these is the same between the 3-inch, the OG, and the terrestrial. So they will all stack on top of each other with no issues. You can mix and match them as you wish. There is enough clearance on where these cutouts are that they will not interfere with the lid lips. Also, there is a micro treehouse, and that's what this is. It's the same profile as the OG Sling Crib, but the micro treehouse has a different door system, and it's got, if you see, it's got a lip right at the top. You can still use those with this. You've just got to place them on the interior of this. You could place them anywhere in these center 8 units. Actually, you could also put them in the back. You just couldn't really put them in the front because the lip needs something to rest on. You could, I guess, if you turn it around. You know, if you flip it around, you could. But so yeah, basically, in a situation like this, 3 trays and 2 stackers, you can fit a bunch of slings in this. This is currently 9, 25, 37 enclosures in this stack. So that's the large stacking system. Just tonight, last night I finished designing it. Today I finished printing it. I've got the medium set. So it's not as big, obviously not going to be as expensive. And now you can do the same. 4 3-inch, 6 terrestrials, and 9 OGs. We'll just start with that for now. There you go. I think it's pretty cool. It's available right now in 3 different colors. I've got the matte black, I've got a burnt titanium, and I've got a purple that's available. If you guys want something custom, let me know. I print these out made to order. I don't have them as a big stock right now. So if you got something custom, if I got the filament, just holler at me. I will be happy to make it. There we go. Everything's available on OrbitRanch.com. I should have said that from the beginning. I will put links in the comments below this video. Yeah, there we go. I'll keep you guys informed of anything new that comes out. And happy keeping. Thanks.